Or maybe after the home inspection you chose not to purchase.
Are they required to give you an earnest money deposit?
Yes.
They are. And if they back out, would that be what they would give up, would be their earnest money deposit?
It would be just like a regular market transaction, yes. They risk that.
They do risk that. Have anybody ever been sued for specific performance for not following through with the contract?
Actually, no. And I think that goes back to the education piece. We spend a lot of time working with these families.
Right.
And even when we're writing the contract, we go back over the program rules and what's expected of them as a homeowner.
Once they become part of the program, what can a first-time home buyer expect, and what is the process for purchasing a unit? Did you mention that already?
Well, we did. We talked about what you would do in going through the drawing process. Yes.
Okay. How does the drawing work? Is it similar to what you would incur in a lottery?
We don't like to call it a lottery because a lottery is random, and we had a lot of confusion with persons not understanding that piece. The priority points determine where you are in the drawing process. The more points you have, that will bring you to the top, but within the point structure, you would compete like a lottery.
These priority points, did you mention that you can get a priority point for working but not living currently in the county?
You get 5 for living or working.
5 for living or working, and if you're both, then you get 10. Is that correct?
No, you get 5.
5 max.
Max. So live or work.
Okay,
right.
Good. I'm glad you brought that up. Are there any benefits to applying for every drawing?
We discourage that.
Okay.
This is a very serious piece. There was a time when people just would apply for all the drawings, but then when their name came up, they weren't interested because they hadn't seen the property. That's why we find it very important that potential applicants view the property.
Now, can the prospective buyer select their own lender, or do you have a preferred list, or do you have a required list of lenders that they utilize if they want to purchase one of the first-time home buyer program homes?
Well, under RESPA, as you know, you can choose your own lender.
Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act.
Right.
Okay.
And if it's a lender that's not on our preferred list, and we do have a preferred list of lenders that know and understand our program, we ask that lender to come in and go through an orientation so they understand what the home buying process is going to be under our program. We do keep a list of preferred lenders, and the nice thing about those lenders is they come into our office periodically to be updated on programs that we have. They're familiar with our first-time home buyer program, as I've described, and they write the conditional approval letters that help applicants to be eligible to purchase.
Has it been your experience the types of loans that they generally take out? Are they FHA, conventional, VA? Are they all eligible?
All of those loans are eligible, but they have to be a 30-year fixed.
Has to be a 30-year fixed, no arms.
At the current interest rate for a loan that's written on A paper.
Okay. So you guys, does the Fairfax County monitor the rate that the prospective buyer is going to get?
Yes.
You do?
We put that in the contract, that they have to have a 30-year fixed rate mortgage at a certain percentage.
Okay.
Right.
If I'm a prospective buyer and maybe I don't have enough money for closing costs, can I look to the county for any help with my down payment assistance and or closing costs, appraisals, things of that nature?
Okay. We will require 3% down by the home purchaser.
The home purchaser has to have 3% of their own money.
Exactly.
Can that money be in the form of a gift? Or does can they borrow that money, or does it have to be in their assets?
It can be a gift.
It can be a gift.
Right.
From anybody or blood relative, or does that matter?
We're not.
You're not going to monitor that?
We're not specific about that. But we do have, going back to your question about down payment assistance, periodically we have had down payment assistance. Currently, we are revamping our program, and in July of 2011, we will have down payment assistance again. But there are other sources out there. Many of our lenders apply for Federal Home Loan Bank funds. And if one of our potential purchasers gets a loan through one of those lenders, they have access to those funds. Also, the Virginia Housing Development Authority VHDA has excellent mortgage products. A lot of our applicants use their products, and they have had down payment assistance periodically. And it's our job to be very aware of these programs and be able to counsel our potential applicants regarding them.
Now, isn't VHDA 100% financing? You mentioned everybody has to have a 3% down payment. Doesn't VHDA do 100%? Two loans, and 97 first piece and a 3% second piece?
They have had those products, yes, but we require 3% down. We want to see money in the deal. We feel that persons are more likely to remain homeowners if they have some equity within the home.
Now, what about VA loans? VA loans are 100% financing.
Right.
Still, that you require 3%. Where would that 3% go? Would it go to the closing costs?
It would go towards closing costs.
Okay. So, so no matter what, you're going to have 3% of your own money, or in the form of a gift, to utilize this program. Okay. All right. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the Homeownership Resource Center? And are there, say I don't want to buy a home in the program, does Fairfax County offer any programs for down payment assistance for homes that are not in the program?
We do have down payment assistance, and if people income qualify for those funds, they can purchase on the open market when we have funds available.
Okay, so there are down payment program assistance available for homes that are not in the program. Is that correct?
Right.
And can you describe a little bit more about what the Homeownership Resource Center is?
Yes. We have a resource center within the Department of Housing at 3700 Pender Drive. It is open to the public Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 to 4, and on Wednesday from 1 to 4. And the purpose is to provide applicants or interested county or non-county persons to come in and learn about our programs. We are staffed continually with housing specialists that can sit down and talk about all the different program options we have.
Okay.
We have computers set up in the resource center that refer to interested parties to other home buyer sites, to HUD, for example, and Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, different lending sites, to learn more about homeownership education if they want to come in and do that. And we also do special programs. We have a large room within the center where we can present specialized programs with homebuyer education.
This is the center on Pender Drive?
Yes.
Are there any things like that available at the Government Center? Or is it all on Pender Drive, which is right across the street from the Government Center, if I'm correct? Is that not right?
Actually, it's not.
It's not. Okay.
It's about 1.5 miles away.
Okay, off Waples Mill Road, I believe.
Right.
Okay, okay. So where else can people who want to get interested, take the initial steps, want to get started in the program, where else can they go other than that one resource center?
Well, they can start off at the orientation. That's what we encourage them to do. But going to our website has all the information regarding classes, the Homeownership Resource Center, orientations, application sessions, VHDA education classes.
VHDA, are they on the website as well if they want to get involved with that?
They have their own website, but we advertise classes that are being given within the Fairfax County area, even some of the other local jurisdictions.
Okay. Is there a link on your website to the VHDA programs?
No, there isn't a direct link at this time.
Okay. Well, that's about all the time we have today. I want to thank Barbara Silverzahn for joining our program today. Remember, if you have any questions in regards to mortgage loans or you'd like to view this program again, please visit our website at markrigney.org. If you have any questions about the First-Time Home Buyers Program, please visit the fairfaxcounty.gov website, keyword housing. We will read and answer some of your questions on our next show. On behalf of myself and friend Barbara Silverzahn, thank you for watching Mortgage Solutions with Mark Rigney. We will see you next time.